Hello and welcome to something new. Um, so this is the first game I'm covering from Punkcake, or Punkcake. I am not sure which is how to, we'll figure it out. This is we're gonna hopefully have a long series of me trying to figure out how to pronounce that name. But anyway, this is Rush for the Ages. This is a game by Punkcake, which is another developing company or indie dev company or studio that are basically mimicking the same kind of strategy as Sock Pop in for great effect. They're endeavoring to make a game a month. Same deal. You can subscribe to their Patreon and you'll get a game a month. And so far, pretty much every game I've seen from them has had like this really compelling execution to it. Like, it's got some really amazing artistic chops, and this one is no different. I mean, it's got some really cool music and some really nice art to it. From what I've seen, it actually it's got maybe a card play mechanic going on. But this is Rush for the Ages. Let's check it out. Well, maybe we should look at our instructions first. A tutorial. Oh, I see. It opens up the the itch.io page. Okay. Well, let's see if I can't bumble through the game a little bit. Quick game. Confront with 2 civilizations. Game duration 3 to 8 minutes. That's my kind of duration. I've got no time for 12-hour games. I want 8 to 12 minutes. Okay, we got the Indians. This is these are my options. Unlock the hard rank. Wow, we got unlocks. A lot of ambition for a game developed in a month, I gotta say. Win 5 games with Indians to start every game with agriculture in hand. Win 5 games with Babylonians to start every game with writing in hand. The game's giving me already a bit of a Seven Wonders vibe. If you've ever played that game, it's a very fun, fairly casual board game. I don't know. It doesn't have a PC port, which I think is unusual. You should be able to play that game online. Your turn. Play a card from your hand or the Ages pool. You can also draw a card from the deck. So we start with writing for all players, plus something, some kind of Can I full screen this? No, I can't. Okay. Plus something for each knowledge owned, and then library. Something library. So we have plus something for each health in your timeline. And then what is this? Health. Okay. This is a leader. And then this is a philosophy. And then this is a discovery. And that's a philosophy. Okay. Play a card from your hand or the Ages pool. You can also draw a card from the deck. Okay, let's try playing Chivalry. Other players draw a card. But I think I get something. Can I not play this yet? Middle Age card can't be played now. Okay, so we're only playing Stone Age cards, maybe? Let's see what we can play. We can play Nation. We can play Nation and Wheel. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Okay, that might be good because then maybe I could get some more Stone Age cards. And then, so yeah, let's get rid of the... Oh, I could have actually played Chivalry. Oh, those... Wait, could I? I don't know. Add a tag type of your choice to this card. I'm not sure what that means yet. Each civilization count military and energy tags. First, second, get 5 to 2 glory points. I'm very much lost in the woods right now, but that's okay. I'm used to this. Sock Pop has primed me to try and figure out puzzle a game out as I'm trying to win it. Players with no territory lose 3. I don't know okay, so I am the Persians. Right now I have domination 2, population 4. Okay, so those are victory points. So that thing, the something, is victory points. I have 3 cards, so we can see the other players currently in this game are doing much better than me. You can also draw a card. Okay, so alright, so I'm starting to get the hang of this. So we need military, maybe? I'm going to turn the game down a little bit. I turned it down quite a bit, but... Sorry. Apologies for the Windows noises. Players with no territory lose 3. Do we know how much territory the other things have? Babylonians. Okay, we can see how much they have. Domination, population. All right, so let's play a mountain. We're still getting our getting things off the ground. Navigation. Your turn. So where are these cards coming from? Oh, I see. Those are their cards. They start with these cards. So Babylonians start with writing. And we don't start with anything. We started with more population. Aha. Players with no territory lose 3. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the other players don't have any territory. I have mountains. So playing this would be very good for me because then the other players will lose victory points, but I will gain quite a bit. Nice. All right, your turn. Play a card from your hand. Gain 1 population each time food tag is played. This is the last thing I can play. What is this? Can I play this from my antiquity? So if I play this, then I could play agriculture, maybe. All right, we'll play that, and then maybe I can play agriculture. I'm not sure if so I can play it from my pool, apparently. Oh, I see, but so can they. Oh, there's some really interesting things going on here. Okay, so from the hand or the ages pool. So I should be able to play this now. I'll lose 2 people from it, but I will gain something from it, right? Gain 1 population each time food tag is played. This has got the food tag, so I should gain 1 population. Yes. So I lost 2 population for playing agriculture, but I gained 1 from granary because I played a food tag. Okay, can I play this? I can, but that'll take 3 population. That's fine. I have tons of population. What is this? Any population loss is diminished by 1. Plus victory points for each health in your timeline. I see. So they've got 1 health, so they would benefit from playing Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. But outside of that, they're fine. I could play the desert, but that would lose me some population, apparently. Not sure why. Territory plus 5 population space. So that gives us more space to grow. I gotta say, I love the music in this game. It's really cool. And to be honest, I'm like honestly astonished at the level of polish this game is displaying for like having such a short dev time. Like it's got some really interesting deep mechanics. This art is like stunning, and the music, damn. So holy crap, honestly. Play city state in your timeline or discard it. So what do we want? We want democracy? I love democracy. Oh, I see that gives us 3 people. So they played desert. Oh, they have the slavery card. That's not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Take 1 population from any card discarded by opponents. Lose 3 victory points if modern history is active. So I'm out of cards. So I'm going to have to start drawing some cards or playing them from here. I feel like this is the maximum number of cards we're playing. Like that to me indicates an end. And we've only just gotten to the Middle Ages, maybe. So can I play Louis Pasteur? No, I can't still. I'm not sure how we move on to the Middle Ages. Maybe this is just a first round. Count military and energy tags. First, second get 5 to 2 glory points. So it seems to me that the Indians are winning. They have far more energy than anyone else has anything else. Place it. I could place it in my hand, so I could take nuclear bomb, so that no one else could play it. Oh, I accidentally played that. End game. Persians have a full timeline. Persians win the game, apparently. Oh, I guess I won. Huh. And that's it. That's a game. It's a 8 to 12 minute game. That's very short. You need to reach the mastermind rank. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth. So now we could try a higher difficulty. Play a game versus easy civilizations. Shang Romans or Britons? Okay, let's try that. We'll play a couple games. Britons, Romans. Romans start with an art tag. Well, I see the game's got me hooked because I want to win 5 times with Persians, but I do also want to try a different civilization. So let's try Romans. So these are unknown. So we have a random victory condition for each game. So right now, Renaissance. An unknown prestige token. How do we find out the other prestige tokens? Players can skip a turn to vote for replacing a prestige token. Interesting. City-state. I'm in the middle this time. That's a little bit interesting. I would figure I would always be at the bottom, but not always the case. I guess this indicates turn rotation. So the language would let me draw 1 card. That seems like, well, I guess it would also give me 1 population. Seems like not a great effect for 1 card. Plus 3 victory points if there's 8 different tags in pool. Will this give me... I wonder if this will give it to me... Does it give it to me at the end, or does it give it to me only when I play it? Plus 3 victory points if there's 2 or less religion tags in all the timelines. Okay, that seems good. That's going to give us some victory points. Or not? Plus 3 victory points if there's 2 or less religion tags in all the timelines. Well, that was true, but I didn't... Did it give me those victory points? Oh, yeah, I did. Mysticism plus 3. Okay, cool. Renaissance. We're in the Renaissance, apparently. Plus 5. I don't know... Can we play nuclear bomb? No, apparently not. I can only place it in my hand. So there's certain cards that we can't play, and I'm not sure why. I'm still puzzling that one out. Players can skip a turn to vote for replacing a prestige token. I don't want that one. If there's 8 different tags... Okay, well, I think I need to draw a card. Oh, the granary was good. That worked out last time. Each of your links earn 1 more victory point. Plus victory point for each philosophy in your timeline. Well, I believe this is a philosophy. No, that's a religion. Okay. Do we have any philosophy? We don't seem to have philosophy. Granary is not going to really do much for us. We can't do hospital. We can only do granary. I feel like I should be drawing another card at this point. I don't really have a lot going on. We could do democracy and then can't. Okay, so let's do that, and this will let us vote for a different prestige. So we know of our second prestige, I suppose. I'm not sure why. I really should have read the instructions, huh? How about that? How to play. Most elements of the games have description text popping up when you place your cursor over them. The goal of the game is to have more glory than your 2 opponents. You also have population, which counts towards your total score. First, random cards are given to the players, then players take turns. The order is random, so you may be first, second, or third. When it's your turn, you may do one of the following actions. Play a card from your hand, draw a new card from the deck, discard a card from your hand into the Ages pool, and draw 2 new cards. Oh, that's interesting. So I could discard language and then draw 2 cards. Oh, that's a much better option than just drawing a card. So, feudalism. Give 1 card from your hand to the Britons. Oh, I don't want to give any of these cards. They actually have a lot of icons, so I don't want to give them astronomy. I don't want to give them Cant because that was one of the few things I had going for me. Discard the first card from the deck. Claim its population. All right, you can have hunting. You can take a card from the Ages pool and put it in your hand, or you can play a card directly from the Ages pool at the cost of 2 population. Oh, I see. It costs 2 population to play directly from the Ages pool. All cards have tags. Most cards belong to an age with the exception of environment cards. The age is represented by the card's name color. Antiquity cards are yellow, Middle Ages cards are orange, and modern history cards are green. Additionally, this is also represented by an icon in the upper right corner of the card. Most cards have a description. Okay, so the ages, that's what I want to know about. At the start of the game, you can only play Antiquity cards. The game advances to the Middle Ages once the Ages pool contains 3 cards, and to Modern History once it contains 6 cards. You may still play Antiquity cards in the Middle Ages and in the Modern History, as well as a Middle Ages card in the Modern Age. However, if cards are taken from the Ages pool, the game does go back through the Ages and Modern Age. Okay, so we can regress slightly. So basically, we're limited to Antiquity until there's 3 cards in the Antiquity pool, and now now we should be able to play Middle Ages cards. I believe Cant is a Modern History card. I'm trying to see what, I guess it's green. And then white cards are just land. So we have democracy. I guess I want to get to Modern History if I want to play Cant. The thing is if I put astronomy on the board, then the Britons can take it and they have a vested interest in getting that card. So I could play the island to try and get navigation. And that also chain combos with astronomy, apparently. So yeah, let's take island and put it in our hand. And that way we at least make sure that it can't be played. It seems like Shang played Atomic Theory. They're well on their way to winning, so I really need to get a move on here. So we're gonna go ahead and play navigation. They're getting up there. Let's play island next. And then I guess I'll play astronomy. And I don't know, I guess that gave me a ton of points. Like just an absolute ton of points. They managed, Shang managed to get rid of a card on their board. I'm not sure. If you play in another tool, discard by face and draw 2 cards. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're very close to getting to the Modern History. So I would like to encourage that. Players with no territory lose 3. I'm pretty sure that would be a good card to play because my biggest competitor right now, Shang, has no territory. So I will play that. Britons have a full timeline. But I still win because I had much more points. So can we have a look at that? Nation 1 point, Renaissance 5 points, astronomy 5 points, democracy 2 points, morality 5 points, mysticism 3. Okay, cool. This is definitely got a lot of 7 ages in it. Basically, it's a game in which you are trying to build on just very straightforward synergies. Certain cards will combo better with other cards, and then yeah, you're just trying to like build up your resources a little bit. There's a little bit of resource gathering in this game, not much. Mostly, it's just building on synergies. Certain cards work better together, so you're trying to manipulate the board so you can get those cards on your board. Vikings start with an exploration tag. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is starting to make a lot more sense to me. This is a really cool game. I am very impressed with this game. I gotta say. Well, I always start with solar panels. I doubt I'll be able to play that. So we are Vikings. I have a very strong liking for Vikings. I enjoy just a lot of the history and mythology around Vikings. They're really cool. So we have exploration. You think that navigation would work? Sorry, islands would work with that? Do you think we can get navigation? We shouldn't really plan to try and get cards that aren't even available on the board. Players with no territory lose 3. So again, we got this card, and that's good because we have island. We can play island, and then we can play nation, and we should be able to basically... Oh, Greeks managed to get mountains on the board, so the only one that's going to lose points is Egyptians. +2 victory points if you have at least one food tag. So nice. I really appreciate the like what would you call it? Conveyance in this game. It very clearly shows you, hey, by the way, this card is going to combo with those other cards with the food tag. So you might, either you want to play it or you might not want to discard it, because, for instance, Egyptians here, they have the ability to pick up this card, and they're probably going to go for it. However, this card, gain 2 population for each territory in your timeline. We can see that that's a good card for us to play. We shouldn't play it from the pool though, because we don't have enough population. So we're going to take it into our hand, and then we're going to play it. Oh, this is a Middle Ages card. Can't play it. Oops. The only thing that this combos with is currency. So, the only person who's going to benefit from that is the Greeks. And now everyone has a territory card. So what I should do is I should throw this onto the Ages pool so that I can draw 2 cards. That advances us to the Middle Ages, except for the dang Greeks, which set us all back. Set us all back, technologically speaking. Trade a timeline card with your opponent. Okay, so they played trade, and that allowed them to trade steel hunting and give the Egyptians these cards. That is a blow for the Egyptians. That's a blow. So we could play Antiquity for all players, plus glory for each health owned. So that's not very good for me. I think I would actually like to throw it on the board. We should keep an eye on the Greeks, though. They're really kind of starting to run away. So maybe instead I'll play... I can't really tell what that says. Karuka? Middle Ages. Oh, right. I can't play that. Oops. I'm gonna throw oil on the board so I can draw 2. So we are officially in the Middle Ages. That means I can play this card now, finally. That'll give us a little bit of population to play with. Then we do maybe eventually want to play fire, but I don't have enough food tags to make it worthwhile. +3 glory if there's 8 different tags in your in pool, and then we have it combos with navigation. This card, pottery, doesn't really combo with anything, so I don't think I really want to play it. +3 glory if no player has fewer cards than you. If no player has fewer cards than you in their timeline. That's actually a great card for me. So maybe I want to... this card doesn't do anyone any good, so I don't think anyone's going to take it, and that'll get us to modern history. And then, as long as no one... Oh, well, they at least put a card back, and now we're in modern history. So now I'm going to take solar panels. That will give me quite a lot of victory points. We are falling behind, and the game is about to end, so that's not great. Take 2 cards from the Ages pool in your hand. If I play this card, will it set us back to the Middle Ages? I gotta say, I do appreciate that the music changes depending on what age we're in. I'm very worried if I play this card, it might mean that the Greeks just end the game and I'll get nothing. I don't really think there's anything else I can do. Why do I want to play this game? Or, sorry, play this card? +3, because of this. If I can manage to play refrigeration and then astronomy, I'm pretty sure I'll have 8+ different tags, and I'll get some extra victory points. So I guess I'll do that. I get to take 2 cards. +2 glory for each energy tool group in all timelines. Wow, that's an amazing card. I do have to take another card, unfortunately, which is going to set us back, meaning we're no longer in the modern age. Greeks did end the game, and I'm pretty sure I've lost this one. Defeat. The Egyptians did win. All right, well, that's our first loss. Let's do one more. This is a really cool game. I like it a lot. Let's do another average difficulty. Let's try the Britons this time. They start with an energy tag, so I'm gonna want to take cards that combo with energy. I also really appreciate just in like board games where you know, you have a bit of replayability in like taking a different, I don't know how to put it, like you start with a classification. Basically, you are like, you either start with a leader or some kind of character that has a unique trait, and it doesn't necessarily dictate your game, but it does at least give you a subtle nudge towards a strategy, and that way you don't have, it kind of relieves the player a little bit of the burden of choice. You don't have to necessarily try and form a strategy from nothing, just from your cards. You can kind of gravitate towards things. So like, you know, oh, I start with an energy tag, therefore I might want to take things that combo with energy. +1 glory for each card with only one tag in the timeline. So this is not useful yet. Mathematics though, if you have exactly 12 tags. Oh, mathematics is tricky. If you have at least one food tag. I think we want to start with a mountain. Because mountain territory cards are nice, kind of like, they just kind of combo naturally with a lot of other cards. You don't have to worry so much about them. We could try and play nation. Players with no territory lose 3 victory points. That would be nice, because then we would just like straight up take 3 victory points from everyone else. We did lose a couple population from that though. +1 for each card with only one tag. So we would get 1 victory point. And then it combos with nuclear bomb. Other player discard a card, hunting cannon. Other players, well, we can't play that yet. We can only play fire and mathematics. I think I'm going to discard mathematics. Someone else can try and make the best of that card, and power to them if they can. We didn't really get much, but we did get electricity, and of course that's going to combo with our energy tag. For all players, plus glory for each energy owned. Yes. Wait, for all players. So that benefits everyone, but if I have more energy, then it benefits me. I could really use a food tag, and then maybe I could combo with fire, and then I could combo with electricity. I'm gonna go ahead and throw another card on into the Aegis pool. Try and get something I need. We did get energy. Oh no, engine is not energy. Draw a card each time energy tag is played. Well, that would be nice. But our dang competitors keep setting us back into the antiquity age. Don't you hate when that happens? Gain 1 population for each time food tag is played. Well, this would be nice, and we can combo with fire. So let's get that played. Feudalism. Okay, so we're in Middle Ages now. That's good. We could play Atomic Theory with only 1 tag in the timeline. Atomic Theory doesn't really combo with anything yet. So we should play fire, because at least it combos and it gives us an energy tag. If we could get to Modern Ages, that would be excellent. Let's go ahead and throw Cathedral out there, because I don't think it benefits anyone. Okay, discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, we got to discard. That's agriculture might be nice. Let's get rid of the museum. I don't think that's going to benefit us. Oh. We're in the Modern Ages. The game is about to end, but we are going to get to play our electricity. Maybe we'll get lucky and the Greeks will not end the game again. We are ahead, so we could possibly win this. They did end the game. We do have a higher population, so we did win. Nice. Aw, awesome. All right. That was Rush for the Ages. That's the highest number of games of a game I've played for one Let's Try, I think, ever. This is really cool. I would be open to doing a series for this game if there's call for it. And, you know, I've been noticing that people are really down for a nice kind of simple card game. Stacklands has been really popping off. And so I'd like to do some more games or videos on card games. I have a high... you know, like I gravitate towards a lot of board games. I'm very much an enthusiastic board game player in real life, so I'd like to cover more games that kind of fall in that tactile genre or class of game. Anyway, this is Rush for the Ages. If you liked this video, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new and would like some more content like this in your timeline. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.